There are 2 weeks into spring, but by most accounts, it doesn't look like it.
The flowers normally that we see blooming at this time of year are not. And as CBS 2's Elise Finch shows us, the weather is largely to blame.
This year, early April in the tri-state area is full of brown lawns, bare trees, and very few blooming flowers.
We look forward to spring, and flowers are a sign of spring.
They're pretty, the colors, they just make things look happy.
It just gives a demonstration of God's power.
It's such a joy just to watch everything open up and color up.
A cold, snowy winter and cool, cloudy start to spring have delayed the spring bloom by nearly 2 weeks.
March is the digging time when everybody digs the material that we buy, and that was really set off. So everything is coming in a little later, flowers on certain flowering trees.
Rudy Isley is the owner of Isley's Nursery and Garden Center in Paramus, New Jersey. He says typically cherry blossom and magnolia trees would start blooming by now, but not this year. You may not have any in your yard, but there are plants that bloom on schedule year after year in any kind of weather.
There's lots of plants that really are very regulated by day length. As soon as it gets the right number of nighttime hours, all of a sudden it blooms, like chrysanthemums.
Kristen Schleider is the senior curator at the New York Botanical Garden. She says in spite of our weather, snowdrops and crocuses are popping up and more are on the way.
In a few weeks, we're going to have a marvelous compressed season where the things that should have been blooming will be blooming. The things that should be blooming will be blooming too. So it's just going to be flowers, flowers everywhere.
Despite a temperature roller coaster over the next few days. In the Bronx, Elise Finch, CBS 2 News.
And if you want to help things along in your own yard, experts say April is a good time to fertilize and start trimming any dead leaves from your plants.